Yeah, wasn't it? Maybe for you guys, it's stressful for me, but fun at the end. But yeah, what a great atmosphere. You know, I know football game had a lot to do with it, but whatever it takes, you know, whatever it takes for people to come and see that we're a really fun team to watch. We love to run, we love to hit. We got great pitching, and we're exciting to watch on defense. You can see web gems and highlight reel plays all the time. So if you like baseball, man, this is a great team to watch.
Coach, we always are talking about the resiliency of this team. You go up early, able to come back and just win it right there at the end. What's that say about these guys that, I mean, series after series we've seen this team does not quit?
You know, we've been waiting for this opportunity I have for a walk-off win. You know, we're 11-1 and 1 at home now, but we haven't had an opportunity to walk anybody off like that. So that was going into the bottom of the ninth tide. That's a good feeling. You can't lose, you can only win. And you know, just proud of the guys that Tucker at the bottom of the lineup and Donesy at the top. Those guys get on base and they love to run, man. They love to. They just love to have fun on the baseball field, and that's what it's all about. So, yeah, we started playing pretty well a couple weeks ago when the weather got warm, and we knew that was going to happen, and now we're feeling pretty good about ourselves.
We've been talking a couple of weeks about you guys grinding out at bats from the 7th inning on. Obviously, it showed in the 9th tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. We set that precedent pretty early on in the season that we were going to be able to score pretty late in games, and we can score in different ways. And you know, this is why you do it early in the year, because this is when it shows up when we get a little bit later in the year. So yeah, this next time we get in this situation, we'll be in it again. We'll have a ton of confidence because we walk somebody off that you know, you get used to winning, get winning in your blood. It's hard to get it out of your system, you know. So hopefully we're getting to that point now.
Twice this year you've set new attendance marks. Does that say more about the team and excitement growing around the team?
Yeah, I think so. You know, we've won. This is our 3rd series win over a ranked opponent in the Big 12. So, you know, if you like baseball, come and watch us play. But if you like good baseball, you know, that's what we got going on right now. You're watching some of the best teams in the United States come and play baseball in our hometown, you know. So, and we're winning games against them. So, yeah, I think from a confidence standpoint, from a crowd standpoint, you know, and I said all along, the crowd helped us win that game, man. That poor kid out there pitching to Marcus in the 9th inning with 3,400 people screaming at him. It's not easy to do. You know, if this place is empty and quiet, you know, it's a little bit easier to perform if you're an opposing player. But in that atmosphere, it's not easy at all. So thanks to the crowd for I wish they could jump on the field and walk it off with us, but I don't think security allows that anymore. But yeah, thanks to everybody who showed up today. That sure was a big help.
It's early in the season, I understand, but RPI is important, and this is a big win for to go up higher in the RPI, and RPI has a lot to do with getting an at-large bid for the NCAA. So how big of a win is this for RPI in the future?
Well, there's 2 numbers in my life that mean a lot to me: my wedding anniversary and our RPI. And I'm not going to tell you in which order. But yeah, when it's games like this and weekends like this that committees love to look back on and see how well you've done. You know, that's 3 series wins in a row over ranked opponents. A win in Corvallis against Oregon State when they hadn't lost since last June. You know, so we've got some things going in our favor. You know, but complacency is the biggest killer of a good thing. So we can't afford to get complacent. Think we can just show up and win games. We gotta stick with our identity. We love to run. We love to play a fast-paced game. We love to drive balls. So if we don't lose our identity, I think we can keep this thing going.
You love the RPI, but is that something you bring up to the team as a motivating factor? Or is that something
I don't think you
yourself?
have to. You know, we got guys that bring it up to me. You know, it's one of those things you don't want to focus on results in this game, but we're in a result-oriented business, so you can't ignore the results. So we're constantly harping on, you got to focus on the process in order to get the results. And if you end up trying to play for, you know, if Marcus goes up there to hit in the last inning and say, come on Marcus, there's 4 RPI points on the line, that's too much pressure on these kids. You know, just focus on one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time, one game at a time, and let the results will speak for themselves.
What do you think of Ottinger's development over the past season?
Unbelievable. I mean, he's gotten us out of some major jams. He came in first and third with one out today in the middle of their lineup, and just that's a big difference holding them at 3-2 right there. If they score another one, that changes the whole game. So he's been super valuable for us in that role. You know, it's not the first time he's done that. So, and he's that kid. He doesn't get rattled by anything. So he's the guy you want in that situation, and he'll get back out there.
Is that another instance where the crowd helps your pitcher maybe get another mile or two on that fastball?
I don't know. Adrenaline is something that is really good in almost every sport out there except for baseball. You know, if you're a pitcher and get too much adrenaline going, the ball kind of tends to sail on you a little bit. So, you know, he manages to stay within himself pretty well. A guy like Manoah last night, adrenaline is good for him because he try and throw it through a brick wall for you. But most guys out there, they need to slow their heart rate down, and crowd noise has a tendency to speed your heart rate up. So, but he's a perfect guy for that role.